Hey guys, welcome to another video from Historic Militaria. Today we're going to be looking at a pair of Mauser Broomhandles. These are large ring hammer guns from about 1900 to about 1901. They were made right before Mauser went to the small ring hammer, right at about 35,000, sort of is the rough number. Both of these guns are in the mid 30,000 range. I think one is right around 33,000 and one is in the 34,000 range. So this is kind of gives you an idea of what Mauser was doing right before they went to the small ring hammers. Both of these guns are in a pretty high condition, so it gives you an idea of what they look like pretty much when they came out of the factory. And they're both interesting because they've got limited use hard rubber grips. As you can see, they have the Mauser sort of stylized MW for Mauser work script on them, and they're checkered a little bit differently. They're certainly not serrated like you would see. And this one is pretty much identical. And these were used periodically during production of the early guns. You'll see them even on some of the really early large ring hammers, right around 13,000. I've seen some early examples, and why Mauser used these at certain times is sort of unknown. They just kind of showed up randomly on some guns. I don't really know if they were a special order or Mauser just made some or used them up or whatever, but they are original factory grips, and you know, if you're really interested in variants, that is a variant to be looking for. Both of these guns, as I mentioned, are large ring hammers. They've got the typical milling pattern that you're going to see on these guns, which is a little more shallow than on the small ring hammer guns. Once they went to small ring, they seem to do these panel mills a little bit deeper. You've got your really nice Strad trigger, as always, and just everything else is very standard on these guns. As you can see, both of them are in pretty nice condition. I don't really know that you could do a lot better considering they are over 120 years old. And one of them is a VLD gun, which means it came to America as an import or export from Mauser, however you'd like to look at it. And this one has been in America since it was sold retail. And this one actually did not come to America, was on the European market most likely, and stayed in Europe and came to America at some point, probably right after World War II. The interesting thing I'd like to point out about these is the VLD gun has your typical Mauser front sight, which you're going to see on pretty much all the Broomhandles through time. And this one has got a little bit of an extra sort of dot up on the top there, a little bit of an extra bead, if you will. And I've actually seen that on quite a few Mausers from this time period. So that was I'm not sure if that was something that was done at the factory or if that was done at the retail level, but it is definitely a period of use modification, and it really doesn't make any difference in terms of looking at the gun in terms of originality or anything like that. That is very standard to see that done on these guns. But if you look at the tops of these, everything else is going to be pretty standard. Your long extractor with your 1,000-meter sight, and obviously the nice fire blue that you're going to see on the small parts. And looking at this one, very much the same thing. 1,000-yard or 1,000-meter rear sight with your long extractor and your crown U on top of your bolt, and your last 3 digits of your serial number are actually going to be on the bolt face underneath the hammer. So a little bit different than some of the other guns, but that's where you're going to find the majority of serial numbers. And then of course the serial number repeated extensively on all the parts, or at least the last 3 digits of each part. Anyways, just an interesting example of a pair of guns that have different set of grips that you're not going to see too often. Hope you enjoy seeing some interesting stuff like this every once in a while. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. I'd love to know more about the hard rubber grips, and if you know more about their use, if you know more about serial number ranges or why Mauser was using these, I'd love to hear that too. And remember, like, subscribe, comment, share, get your knowledge out there. Thanks for watching.